Stretch. Blood flowing back where it needs to go. Which is up and down your spine. Oh, good ceiling. High ceiling. Oh, high floor. Okay. Feeling good. Okay. Good stretch. Blood is flowing where it needs to go. And not flowing where it doesn't need to go. Let's keep going. Perfect. Mystic Maya! There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. Oh, you're at a store? Nice, Brick. Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up, we don't have to stand around crying. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mystic Maya is much more pain than I am. Is in much more pain, yeah. Yes, that's right. So... Hey, you guys, glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh boy, it's like Detective Gumshoe. Has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective. I know, Spiff Reed, jeez. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. We're kind of busy right now. Notice you're out of breath, so you must have ran here. So what are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So do you have a new job lined up? Oh, yeah, what am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming up until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place. What? I don't need no gumshoe. There's a reason you're fired, because you're not really good at your job. But you're lovable, and you got a Jersey accent. You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Unga's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you there, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. And I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick. That's the Mr. Scruffy Detective. Take care of things. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy food? Because sometimes cheap, unhealthy food tastes better. That was the first time I ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like, he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. But because of him doing that, we got the truth, finally. The truth? Andrews' last testimony, I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to? No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Unguard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said at all today. Then, what you're saying, that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se, it just feels like there's more here than meets the eye, like Transformers. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. Putting love into what you cook makes it taste better. Half the time. That's such a dirty twig. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. Francisca. Speaking of Miss Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss Von Karma was shot today on its way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done talking to taking the bullet out. So, she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? Are you gonna visit her, pal? No, well, I was thinking about it. Hey, you actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for it. I ain't gonna let her whip me. That's not therapy.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
No, I'm definitely not going. Nope. Let's see. I think the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hottie clinic. Why? Rain sends a chill down my spine.
Yes, Miss Francisca. Yeah.
Guess can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Cool. Let's go after the detention center. Cool. Whip me. Don't forget to put the handcuffs on too. Is that super hot coffee? Perfect. From what the guard told me, it sounded like, along with Mr. On Guard, Miss Andrews is also being detained here.
Then we should talk with them since we're here.
Yeah, but both of them are still in questioning.
We don't have time to waste.
Yeah, visiting hours are almost over. Okay.
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass the victims list around.
You gotta be kidding, there's over 100 people on here. Mr. Nick? Is Mr. Unga really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. Sounds like they're working on a different case. Oh, they are. Definitely. Cool. I wanted to go to the Hottie clinic. Hottie clinic. I don't know how you want to say that. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Wait a second. You're...
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Hottie. Director Hottie. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director Francisca. How is Francisca von Kama?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, see, I'm personally taking care of her. Yes, that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful and terrified. Yes, but I understand. Her opponent was a gun, after all. And when I snuck up on her, real secret-like, she would scream really loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute, too. When I do that, she whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. I think I could get used to it.
Yeah.
Go back to your room. You're so mean. So mean. My frisky Friska. But the thing...
Yeah, Francisca got shot on the way to the trial. That's why it was Edgeworth instead of her.
And what are these tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I knew I shouldn't have come here. Do I actually have tulips I can present to? No, I don't. I was gonna say, do I have tulips I can present her?
I was shot in front of the courthouse, in my right shoulder. It's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time.
A pistol. Brick. The dude who kidnapped Maya shot her in the shoulder. So that was his present to us, so she didn't get it. It was Edgeworth, that's why.
I even have full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Unga, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proofs as I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whatever she had tampered with, the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find Unga guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. That's communism.
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Unga will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was. Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why'd she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. We did. Edgeworth. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? Ah, but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness that card. Give it to me. Hurry. Do you have any idea how what you've stupidly, yet inadvertently done? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
Oh, you sound so angry.
That card, what in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few knew of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly Nikola. Oh, his first name's Shelly, that's why it's a shell. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin. The best at that. So who is this Shelly Nikola? Nikola is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I guess. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Nikola name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on it? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is part of his duty to his clients. His duty. 100 years of the lineage, Brick. Like, the last name is the killer, so the line of the killers has existed for 100 years. If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed on to his clients. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience, but he still kills people for money. So that even honorable assassins can exist. So, you think this assassin, think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the killer, huh? I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I'll prepare a rescue team as soon as possible, and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth's gonna...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick.
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelly Nikola, and the client who ordered the job is Matt Unga, your own client. Whoa, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly Nikola. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. The bear to freely investigate the crime scene. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. Wait again, if anything should happen. If you'll excuse me.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Edgeworth hired Mr. Ungard hired an assassin?
No. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock. But we asked him, did he kill? So it could have been him. Dude, that has been sitting there for an hour and a half. Actually, closer to 2 hours. It is still piping hot. I love me these little containers. It sucks, though, because it's still too hot to drink for me. Please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. That's what any parent in the world says. Date, time, location. Why does the killer want... What does he want with Matt? He wants to... He just said it there, though, Brick. The killer makes sure that he leaves the card there so his client knows that he's the one that killed him, and to also make sure that they can't pin the crime on the client. So the killer leaves his card there to prove he did it, and to show that the client couldn't have done it because he did it.
I guess even the kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up. Like how Nick does with everything in court. Oh gosh, we're being a bad influence. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Click! Sounds like I got the door open! Okay, time to go take a look around.
Oh wait, I would just move, I guess. Maya totally fired shots, and it's not inaccurate. Ooh, a bear. Sattel dish digital broadcast. This is pretty clean. Is there a dog door? What is this place?
Got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, we'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here.
That's the person who killed herself.
She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." Bet this could be a clue.
Bear.
That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa?
Is that really a figurine?
I think it's a bear. Oh, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. What if some kind of puzzle or something?
Computer?
Never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Dang it, there goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here.
Ish. Ping! Very happy Tuesday.
What is this, an antenna? I guess. And this is...
Wait, there was another name you wanted me to call you. We're gonna go with ping until for some reason it didn't register in my head. VCR? Sure, a lot of electronic gadgets here. What is an antenna doing here? TV. Never seen a TV this big before. I don't remember either. I might have been somebody else. I don't know. But yeah, Brick, VCR. I remember recording on those things so I could watch my Saturday morning cartoons. So I could still sleep in on Saturday, but then when I woke up, I could watch them. It's not a museum, it's a... Well, it could be. Power button. Now, where's the power button? It's busted. Oh, it's so Die a Happy Samurai fan. If I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on TV like this. Yeah, I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. Locked. Of course. It doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's no hole in the bottom of the door. If only it was a little skinnier, then I might be able to crawl through here. Just lay off the burgers, Maya. You'll be fine. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Yeah! It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. He is? For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you, because I have a certain set of skills. Very specific skills. You mean, dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct? I'm almost certain I told you on your first meeting, I am an assassin. No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. Nick! We're back at the Hottie clinic?
Mr. Nick?
Yeah, Pearls? Got caught up in my own thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ungard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay. Actually, wouldn't that bring up a point that if you paid somebody to kill someone, would the killer be considered the assassin, or would it be the person who paid him? Because that's like, are they using that person as like a tool to kill somebody? Would that be their murder weapon, quote unquote? I actually don't know how that really goes. Interesting thought.
All right now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to for Mr. Maya's sake.
You shall not pass!
I'm old. Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-haired pettifogger.
Pettifogger? I was hoping for whippersnapper.
Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. I put something as much as I want Edgy Poo's heart. It was all for me. It's all your fault. You awakened the wild beast inside this old bag. Arrgh!
That's true, Brick. I was just wondering, because it could be interpreted either way, I feel. I feel like both of the examples are true.
Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in or no air gets out.
You are so stupid. Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're gonna have to defeat me with if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. Bam, leave me alone. I'm gonna show this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy Poo?
Is that her perfume? Ferome d'amor I smell? Ooh.
Let's see here.
Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good on flat flattery. Fine. But only because Edgy so says so. You understand? Whatever instruction given, okay? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. Thanks, old lady.
It looks like she was strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, that may be, but you know, nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Dude, did we just get slapped by pearls? She's gonna be feisty. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
Ah! What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Unga's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team is gonna be in there all day, you hear?
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Holbach.
It's not a slap. She high-fived your face. What a great positive spin to put on that. I like it. I approve. Looks like they were the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Well, we have music here. Does that mean we need to look at everything? Why is there music here? And I'm curious about the music because usually if there's music here, there should be someone here to talk to or something to investigate or examine that gives us something. That's what I always felt, though. Maybe not. Hey, city boy! Lotta, you're still here. Wrecking course. Investigation for Crawford eats or starves on her ability to snap out the scoop, yeah? In this hotel, just as that aura mystery. You know, like something always about to happen.
But do you have a camera?
Reg given. Photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine? Yeah, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Technically, we have... Oh, no, I guess we don't. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? You really gonna shell out the bucks? Dude, I need that emote. Lotta, you were loitering in the hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda. But, brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in the hallway the whole time either.
Guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah. Can I believe what you've written? You mean that stuff about Ungar shoving his manager lady onto Cordita? Yeah. Well, I reckon you best be believing that. Not be believing that. Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, just a lot of random bulldooders. Real media.
Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like Grandpa used to? Hey, why do you look like you suddenly got older, too? Or am I just shrinking here? My baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that red coat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and give me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give them back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera? It's just a tabloid. Huh.
I guess so.
Get yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you then.
And you two there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me.
Would you please just leave? That's so great. So we can go into his room, right? So we can't go into a guard's room, but we can go in his room? Wouldn't it be the other way around? Unga, 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 Unga.
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. I think it's a demon?
Excuse me, watch what you're calling demon, rat.
Zoinks! I love all the references they put in here. Zoinks!
Zoink, Scoob! We're at the scene of the crime. Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, you don't know the reference, Brick? It's from Scooby-Doo. That's Shaggy. He always says, Zoinks! When he's scared. Oh, it's you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What's wrong with you youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Please talk to me about the night of the murder, just one time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that embellic look on her face. With that embellic look on her face? Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. I'm gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, I'll wait.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's like not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
Oh, the groaning, okay. I had no idea what it is. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts. My book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Oh wait, so she is Pipsqueak, he is Whippersnapper. Okay. Getting it set.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
The presents. They're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All Mr. Corrida's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears.
Dim Happy Tuesday, dude.
Bells? Why bells?
You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear. He refused to give in and let that bear win. But after the fight, they became friends.
Wow, what a heartwarming story.
Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out down by a river going, "Heh, you sure can fight. You too, bub. You too."
You think she gave all the bears? I wouldn't doubt it. That seems like something Old Bag would do. Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears. Wait, I don't have anything else to give you? Okay.